A lot of times in the fall, the fish really get keyed in on small bait. And that's when this thing's gonna really shine. You know, the bait might look really small, and it is, and that's what's so great about it. It'll catch a lot of bass, it'll catch a lot of bluegill, it'll catch everything out there that swims. But the action in the water it displaces for a small bait that it really is unbelievable. It's really about the cup, and the cup, the mouth.
The lip is shaved, meaning it's very thin on the bottom so that it can scoop as much water of the surface water as possible and throw forward that water you just kind of skimmed off the surface, create that giant air bubble, and make it a very, very, very effective popping bait. The cool part about the design characteristics is instead of having an absolute straight line belly, we've got an arched belly. Okay, so that allows the bait to follow through in that forward pop. The bait actually lunges and actually tries to dig as if it's got a swimming lip.
One of the biggest things that I would recommend when you're fishing the UL Pop is throwing it on a spinning rod. Okay, throwing it on a spinning rod allows you to get a little bit more distance, and then throw it on Suffix 32 braid, 10 pounds. This is going to allow you to get it a lot further, so get an extra 10 or 20 feet out of that small bait. And then also throwing a monofilament leader. I like to throw a monofilament leader on there, throwing 12 or 14 pound test on there. It works really well. There's really a couple different cadences that I utilize when I'm throwing, popping baits like this one. I'm utilizing it to displace a lot of water, but not move that much. So a lot of times I'll either 1, 2, 3, just short little pop, 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 and let that bait sit there. Pop, 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 and let that bait sit there. Now that's one of my techniques that it's cadences that's worked all over the country, no matter where I'm at.
And whether you work it aggressively, or you pop the bait, or just chug it and pull it forward, it's just moving the surface, and that's all you really need to do. You're just trying to disturb the surface in a different way. Most anglers know there are a time where if I had this or I had that, I probably could have caught a fish. And I've seen times where they won't come up on big baits, and I've been waiting for the little ultralight pop to show up, because this guy will get it done.
One thing about that UL Pop is it's going to catch everything that swims, even big bass like this. Make sure you guys pick one up. You're not going to be disappointed.